Hello everyone, it's Friday, February the 22nd, 2019, and a good friend named Daryl just sent me this article. He is a local Missouri resident, and the title of it is Governor Mike Parson Wants Probe of Missouri's Public Safety Department After Questionable Spending. And this is printed in the St. Louis Post-Dispatch dated November 27th, 2018 by Jack Suntrup. And if you want to read it, you can check the link below yourself. Otherwise, I'll read it here for you. It says, Jefferson City. This is where Mike Parsons, where Matt Thompson was arrested tonight in Bonne Terre for trying to visit and do a life check on Jeff Winehouse, who has not been seen or heard from for almost 3 weeks now. So we're very concerned, and he needs your prayers, your support, and your cards and letters. It says, Governor Mike Parson on Tuesday asked State Auditor Nicole Galloway to audit the State Department of Public Safety Director's office after the agency's new director uncovered questionable spending when she took the job. Parson, a Republican, in August appointed then Missouri Highway Patrol Sandra Karsten to lead the Department of Public Safety. Karsten replaced then Director Drew Juden, who was appointed by former Governor Eric Greitens, a Republican. Parson ousted Juden in August. Parson's spokeswoman said then that the new chief executive, himself a former sheriff, wanted to move the department in a different direction. The Parson administration did not elaborate at the time. Karsten, in a statement on Tuesday, said the State Office of Administration reviewed the department's director's office after she started in August. Our initial review raised concerns that warranted a more in-depth examination of past public safety administration practices, Karsten said. She said the state auditor had not assessed the director's office in 5 years. A state audit is the appropriate next step to ensure the DPS Director's Office is fulfilling its obligations to the people of Missouri, Karsten said. Parson, in a statement on Tuesday, expressed vague concerns about questionable use of taxpayer dollars but did not elaborate. Anytime a department director raises concerns about questionable use of taxpayer dollars, we take them very seriously. That's why, under these circumstances, we have requested a state audit, he said. Director Karsten is doing a great job leading DPS and has a clear understanding about the importance of keeping government accountable to the people of Missouri. Parson sent a formal letter to Galloway, a Democrat. The 3-paragraph letter offers no other details on potential malfeasance within the office. Upon review of the governor's request, I have committed to performing an independent audit of the administrative practices of the Department of Public Safety, Galloway said in a statement, adding that people with information can contact the auditor's whistleblower hotline. The Department of Public Safety, with 15,000 employees, oversees 8 agencies including the Highway Patrol, Capitol Police, Fire Safety, Missouri National Guard, Alcohol and Tobacco Control, State Emergency Management Agency, Veterans Commission, and Gaming Commission. Juden's ousting was Parson's first major staff shakeup after Parson took office in June. Prior to joining Greitens' administration, Juden oversaw both the police and fire departments in Sikskan population 16,000. He also is a former president of the Missouri Police Chiefs Association. Juden, who has worked in law enforcement for more than 40 years, came under the fire last summer when Greitens said Juden had investigated problems at the St. Louis Veterans Home and found no issues. After outcry by then Lieutenant Governor Parson, residents, families, and lawmakers, Greitens led a major shakeup of the agency that oversees the home. As a Silkskin police officer, Juden also was involved in a botched case that garnered attention earlier this year. In August 2000, Juden was the arresting officer when David Robinson was charged with the murder of Sheila Box. Juden also supervised the detective who put together the case that led to Robinson being convicted. This year, however, the Missouri Supreme Court ruled that Robinson should be released from prison after 16 years because of serious questions about the case, including witnesses that recanted their testimony. So it looks like Robinson was in prison for 16 years because witnesses recanted their testimony. You can read more about that or the comments, I suppose, under the link that is below. It looks like this state is ripe with corruption. There's a picture here of Drew Juden, police chief and newly named director of public safety under Governor-elect Eric Greitens, gives a speech at a press conference 2 years ago. And what we really need to be praying for tonight is God's divine justice and for whistleblowers to come forward with courage, strength, boldness, and support, because it looks like a lot of these times the cover-ups are so thick, the only way to get through them is with whistleblowers. So I'm asking everyone listening to my voice to please say a quick prayer for whistleblowers tonight. Thank you for listening. Have a great weekend. Good night.